Hi, my name is Lee Pemberton and I'm absolutely delighted to share with you on this very short video, SMART. Now what is SMART? SMART is quite simple. SMART is my methodology. It's my 20 years worth of knowledge and experience broken down into a framework that's created a 5-step blueprint. Now this isn't just about my experience and my knowledge, it's yours too. We will work together through a series of videos and through a community where we will really focus in to help develop our hospitality businesses. So what is SMART? SMART is quite simple. Search, money, adapt, ready, and targets. That's our 5-step SMART blueprint. And over the coming short videos that I've created for you, I'm going to share with you as much content as I possibly can, and I encourage you to do exactly the same thing. And let's together really embrace where hospitality is going to be going over the coming years. Because we know there's some massive challenges coming up right now. We know with the success of Airbnb and Booking.com, these are massive platforms that take a huge chunk of our money on a daily basis when they take their commissions. And we know that there's going to be new players coming into the marketplace like Amazon, as an example, and Google Travel. And these guys are going to be coming in, these are big players with big, deep pockets. So we know they're going to be wanting their cut of this cake as well. So that's going to affect us as independent hospitality owners. So whether you are a bed and breakfast owner, a guest house owner, a service accommodation operator, or an Airbnb host, SMART is for you. And I really do encourage you to embrace this and let's work together. So these very short videos just to outline exactly the introduction of SMART. And then through a series of masterclasses, I will be going into detail on each one of those key points for you. So you can download them, you can watch them whenever you want to. There's also a workbook that you can download and you can take notes along the way. Now, I don't want to disappoint you. This is not a course. I'm not going to be selling you a course here. I'm sharing all my content with you. And why am I doing that? I'm doing it quite simply because when I started off in service accommodation 20 years ago, I'd been running a bed and breakfast in Cheltenham prior to that. I was on my own. I enjoyed it. It was a great lifestyle business that I ran. But I wanted to create something bigger. I could see there was an opportunity here. And over the past 20 years, I have slowly been developing a serviced accommodation business throughout the UK. It's been a lonely journey along the way because obviously I was on my own when I started. Now there's lots of people within this space. And with the success of Airbnb, we can see lots of hosts now setting up through the Airbnb platform as well. But I want to stay true to my roots. I really want to work with bed and breakfast owners and guest house owners and small independent hoteliers. But at the same time, I want to work with service accommodation operators and Airbnb hosts as well, because it's the same methodology. We're looking after guests. That's why we're in this business. We want to make a profit, of course we do. We want to have a nice lifestyle, of course we do. But it's about looking after guests and making sure we're offering the best service that we possibly can, so we get the best reviews we can. And that's what SMART is all about. So quite simply, together, we will work through the 5-step blueprint. Search. What are we searching? We're searching in our location. We want to understand the types of guests that are coming in to stay. How much can they spend on a nightly basis? What's our competitors charging? What types of property do our guests like to stay in? Is it a room in a bed and breakfast, or is it taking on a whole house because they're kind of a corporate or a group of contractors that are coming in? We need to understand this, and we need to understand this in our marketplace. Once we've done that, we can then add all this information in. And I will give you on the next video, on the search video, a document that you can download where you can actually see what your profit is that you're making. It's our profit analyzer, and that will be there for you on the next video when you download that. So right now, I encourage you to click on the link and make sure you download the workbook, and you can take the notes as we go through each step in the methodology, in the SMART methodology. We're then going to move on to money. Now, money obviously is very, very important. It may be that you just need to do a refurbishment, a light refurbishment within your bed and breakfast, or it could be that you are going out to buy a block of apartments, or you're going to be buying a hotel, or you're going to be buying a one-bedroom apartment that you're going to be running through Airbnb. Money, we need to focus in on. We need to understand, how do we get the money? Is it coming from commercial finance? Is it with private finance? I will share with you hints and tips and what I've been able to work through over the years, and I hope you will share that with me too. We're then going to look at how we adapt the property, how we can really use the space that's within that property. We want to repurpose the space because we want to make sure we're making as much profit as we possibly can, because this is a operational business and we need to be focusing in on the profit. So that's what we will be doing together when we move on to adapt. Now we've got to get the property ready. We've got to make sure that property is ready for guests to come in and stay. We've got to make sure we've listed our property on all the correct platforms. But at the same time, we've got a good CRM system in place that is capturing the guest details that we can then market to directly and get them to come and stay with us directly, as opposed to giving away the 15% profits to your Airbnbs and your booking.coms and what have you. So through making sure the property is now ready, we're making sure the property is ready in terms of the marketing and the sales. Operationally, we've got our team in place looking after the property, whether that's one housekeeper or a linen company or a property management company. We've got to really focus in and make sure we've got the correct systems in place for that, and I will share that information with you. And then finally, we've got to make sure we've got our targets in place. We've got to make sure that we are measuring everything. To make this as profitable as a business as we can for you, you've got to measure. You've got to measure your guest reviews. You've got to measure your profits. You've got to measure your revenue. You've got to measure how many bookings are coming in directly and how many bookings are coming in from these online travel agents. And you need to then set yourself targets on how you can improve on all of that. And I will share all of that with you throughout the series of masterclasses that you are able to download and watch. So I really, really do encourage you to listen, watch the videos, the masterclasses that I've put together. There's a workbook for you to download. I really do encourage you to do that. If you just want to connect with me, if it's of interest to you and you want to know more and you want to know it more now, then please do connect with me. It may be that you're interested in taking all this information and you need me to help you implement this into your business. And that's fine, I can do that. I run a series of 90-day mentoring programs, and I'd love to share information with you with that, if that's of interest. If you are looking more on a one-on-one basis, then I can work with you on a consultancy basis. I can be part of your team to help you develop your business by taking the smart structure and making sure this is implemented into your business. But as I said to you, this is not a training video that I'm trying to create here for you. I just want to share my knowledge and my passion with you, because I think we've got a great opportunity here if we all work together with one common cause, which is really focusing on guests and our future state of our guests. You know, it's predicted by the United Nations that by 2025, 75% of today's global workforce will be traveling. More people will be traveling. More people will be looking for short-term accommodation. And that's where we fit in. So if we work together to create a really unique product and service for our guests, we can work this together and we can really make sure that we all have a nice, successful business. You know, as my mentoring client said to me, Lee, you need balls of steel for this business. And I absolutely do agree with her. But if we work together and really focus in, we can create a really good, successful business that we can all be proud of. So I really do encourage you now to click on and watch the next video, the first one being search, and then you'll be able to flow through and watch money, adapt, ready, and targets. And I'd love you to embrace this and share with me your thoughts and comments along the way, and let's just keep in contact with each other. That's all I encourage you to do. And whether you want to work with me, as I said, on a mentoring or consulting basis, or you want to work with me as a potential joint venture partner in my development of my boutique smart hotels, which I'm developing as a brand, then I'd love to work with you. Or whether you just want to touch base through the videos here that we've created and the masterclasses and the workshops, then that's fine too. So thank you so much for listening. I really look forward to working with you over the coming months, and really good luck with your business. Thank you.